Hey, hi everyone. Welcome back. So guys, as part of this session, let us see a brief overview on operators. So what exactly an operators are? So basically in a simple terms, we can say these are special symbols that performs operation on one or more, I can say a variables or an operands, like, in a simple terms like addition, multiplication, all those things are a different types of operators itself. Okay, the most commonly used operators in our day-to-day world are, arithmetic operators, assignment operators, comparison operators, and logical operators. So let us see all these operators with a simple example. So here I'm creating a new program. Okay, fourth script.js. Okay, I have created a new program, which is a fourth script.js. This is the program that I have created. Okay, so let us start with the operators. So basically, the first one is arithmetic operator. Okay, arithmetic operators. So here, if you look at it, my copilot is giving me the suggestions like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Okay, module operators, right? Division module operators, and the next operator we can also have as a plus plus. Okay, and the next one is minus minus, and the next one is the last one that you have is an exponential basically, which is a power of. Okay, which is a power of. So addition basically, if you observe, which is used to perform an addition operation, which is a 2 plus 2, the result is going to be the 4. So the subtraction operation, which is going to be 2 minus 2, which is going to be the result as a 0. Multiplication operation, 2 star 2, which is going to be the output as a 4. Okay, the division operation, 2 divided by 2. Okay, 2 divided by 2, this is going to be a 1. So the module operation, 2 module by 2, which is going to be the 0, which is reminder, which is the reminder. So the plus plus, I can say that, which is an increment by 1. So minus minus, which is going to be a decrement by 1. So the exponential basically 2 power 2, basically the output is going to be the 4. Of course, this exponential we are not going to use more often, so we will be using the other, the other operators. Okay, the other operators. If you want a practical example on this, right? So where x equal to 5. Okay, let us define where x equal to 5. So console.log. So I just want to add a perform an addition operation. So here 5 plus 5 and with a semicolon. See, as of now, I was just printing this particular message. What I want to do here is I wanna add, I wanna add a message plus the result. Okay, message plus the result. So how this is gonna work out? See, console.log. See, that message is a string. Addition output is, okay, the value that we have here is basically, okay, that is gonna be an x. That's it. So that is gonna be an x. That's it. That's what we are defining. So here we don't want to define it like, plus directly in the output. So we are storing it and we are just printing it. Okay. So the addition, right? So here it's gonna be plus plus. So x plus 5. So of course that's right, x plus 5. I want to increment it and I just want to print it. The same way, console.log, I want to print the subtraction output. Okay, the subtraction output is, what is the subtraction output basically? So here x minus 2. Okay, I just want to subtract it by 2. That's it. So I don't want any suggestions for that. Yes, perfect. And then the multiplication output is x star by 2. Okay, and the division operation output is gonna be x divided by 2, and the module is gonna be x module by 2. Okay, and the increment, even we just need an increment output, right? So console dot log. Okay, console dot log increment operation. Okay, increment operation is So if you observe plus plus x, the same way the decrement operation, okay, the same way if you observe the decrement operation minus minus x, and the last operator out over there is this exponential. So here which is x star star 2. That's it. So when I run this particular program, see here all the outputs would be printed down to the console. The addition operation, subtraction operation, multiplication operation, all these operation output got a printed down to the console. So this is the way how exactly we can use an arithmetic operator. And the next operator that you have is an assignment operator, for which I'm creating my script again. Okay, fifth script.js. And in this particular script, I'm defining my assignment operator. Okay, assignment, the name itself, assignment operator. Okay, as and when I have a defined my assignment operator, right? So my co-pilot is suggesting me something, of course, the spelling mistake and all those things. Okay, I just accepted it. So the assignment operator is ideally used in order to assign some values, right? If you observe, whenever you are declaring a variable, we used equal to out over there. So what is the significance of equal to out over there in that situation? See, this is the left hand side is the variable name. Okay, the left hand side is the variable name. To this variable name, we are assigning a value of a 5 into that. Okay, we are assigning a value of a 5 into this particular variable. Okay, into this particular variable like this. So this is what an assignment operator is. Okay, like this. So whatever the assignment operator does is it's gonna assign a value. So we have the various operations like a plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, the similar way division equal to, module equal to, whatever the arithmetic operators that we have studied, all those things that does has. So what exactly this plus equal to means? So basically, let us see a simple example. X is equal to x plus 5. So what are you doing right now? We are adding, okay, we are adding 5 to x, and we are storing into a x variable itself, right? Instead of doing that particular one, x plus is equal to 5, the internally x is equal to x plus 5, it's gonna perform this operation. So which means the ultimate chunk x equal to x plus 5, or x plus equal to 5, both are same. The similar way minus equal to means x equal to x minus 1, or x minus equal to 1, both are one and the same. Okay, both are one and the same. So let us see a simple program where, and see here, and now console.log, okay, increment and print. Okay, increment and print. So here what I am doing here is, okay, so what I am gonna do right now here is, as usual, x plus or x plus equal to 5. That's it. Internally, it's gonna perform x is equal to x plus 5. The same way, the decrement and all those things, my copilot has prompted me the suggestions. I just pressed a tab operation. Okay, so here at this, at this line, I just pressed a tab operation. All these lines, it got captured. So guys, if you clearly observe this program, x minus equal to 2, which is equal to x equal to x minus 2. X star is equal to 2, which is x is multiplied by 2. X divide is equal to 2, which is equal to x equal to x by 2. The output would be stored in the same variable itself. That's what the meaning of this one is. So when you run this program, all the values got printed down to the console upon performing that particular operations. Okay, upon performing that particular operations, we got this particular stuff. Okay, perfect. And the next one here is a comparison operator. So here, sixth script dot JS, and I wanna use a comparison operator. Okay, I want to use a comparison operator. So automatically my copilot is giving me the suggestions. Okay, so here the various comparison operators are double equal to. Okay, double equal to. It will check whether the two values are equal or not. Not equal to. It will check whether the two values are not equal or not. Greater than, whether the left hand value is greater than that particular one or not. Less than, whether one is less than the another value or not. Whether greater than or equal to means whether it is greater than or equal to or not, it's gonna be. And here the three equals that we have is gonna be a strict equal. Whether they are strictly equal or not, we are gonna validate with this particular chunk, guys. Okay, so here, so console.log, I'm using equal check. Okay, I'm using an equal check. So here 2 is equal to 2. You know, basically these two are equal. These two are numbers itself. So definitely the output is gonna be the true itself. It should come as a true. It will compare the things and it will give an output as a true or a false. Okay, it will give an output as a true or a false. So the next one is console.log strict equal, which we have seen as a 3 equals to, right? So 2 triple equal to 2. So both are equal, right? So this time also it will be returning as a true. And now here strict equal to this 2, I'm comparing with it. So definitely these are not equal. So definitely it will return as a false. And console.log not equal example. Okay, not equal check. So here what it's gonna does here as part of the not equal to check, 2, okay, this 2 is not equal to 5. Of course, that's true. This 2 is not equal to 5. That's what the meaning of this particular true, right? Console.log, this time greater number. Okay, so greater number. So here what I'm doing is 2 is greater than 5. So this is not true. The output is gonna be false, would be returned as an output. Okay, false would be returned as an output. Okay, 2 is greater than 5. Okay, 2 is greater than 5. The similar way here, 2 is less than 5. Of course, the condition is true. This 2, whatever you have stored, is definitely less than a value of a 5 itself. Of course, you can use an equal to also. That's up to your wish. 2 is greater than or equal to 5, and the same way 2 is less than or equal to 5. That's it. So that's the simple thing that you need to consider, and when you run, the same output is being printed down to the console. So this is the way how exactly you can use it. And the last set of operator that you have is an logical operator. Okay, so that the last operator that you have is an logical operator. So let me add a comment here, a logical operator. So basically logical and logical or, okay, basically logical and logical or and a logical not is gonna be there. So these are the three different logical operators. So consider that I have an expression 1, okay, that will be returning a true or a false, and I have an expression 2, even that will be returning true or a false itself. So if you use expression 1 and expression 2, so and so consider in this situation, my expression 1 output is a true and the expression 2 output is a true. The AND will return a true. So for this AND, the condition here is both the expressions should return a true. Okay, both the expressions should return a true. If one expression return a false, The output of a end is a false. Whereas an or significance is basically any one expression is a true, then my output is a true. If any one expression is a false, the output is gonna be the false. Fine. So let us see the practical implementation of this one as part of the next session, guys. Okay. Thank you.